conveners of this activity, honorable coordinators, esteemed resource persons, faculty members of various colleges, technical staff, and my dear students. A very pleasant morning to one and all. Present here on this virtual platform of BA Semester 4 Compulsory English Online Classes 2021-22 on the syllabus of BA Semester 4 Compulsory English prescribed by Rashtrasanta Tukadoji Maharaj Nagpur University, Nagpur, and jointly organized by the Departments of English of Barrister Sheshrao Wankhede College, Mohpa, Dr. M.K. Umathe College, Nagpur, Nabira Mahavidyalaya, Katol, and Jawaharlal Nehru Arts, Commerce and Science College, Wadi, Nagpur. I, Dr. Archana Bobre from Dr. Panjabrao Deshmukh Arts and Commerce Evening College, Nagpur, owe my respect and deep sense of gratitude to respected Nabira Madam, Principal Rajkumar Keval Ramani, Kanya Mahavidyalaya, Jaripatka, Nagpur, and Chairman of Board of Studies in English, Faculty of Humanities, Rashtrasanta Tukadoji Maharaj Nagpur University, Nagpur, who is the continuous source of inspiration for all of us. Respected principals of all the 4 colleges, Dr. M.V. Kolhe sir, Dr. D.V. Naik sir, Dr. S.K. Naveen sir, and Dr. K.S. Borkar madam. All the heads of the departments of English, Dr. Ajit Jachak sir, Dr. Vaishali Meshram madam, Dr. Pramod Salame sir, and Dr. Leena Fate madam. Respected faculty members of the different colleges and my dear students. I welcome you all on behalf of the host institutions and on behalf of my own. It has been such an honor to be a part of this wonderful event, and for that, my special thanks to Dr. Ajit Jachak sir. Today, on the 4th day of this online teaching program, we are honored to have with us Dr. Rameshchandra Fulchand Agrawal sir as a resource person. He is an HOD, Rajiv Gandhi Mahavidyalaya, Sadak Arjuni district, Gondia. Sir has done his PhD on plays of Mahesh Dattani. He has teaching experience of 24 years at UG level. Sir has published 13 research papers in the national and international journals of repute. Sir has also a responsibility of IQAC coordinator at his shoulders. I welcome you, sir. Dr. Agrawal sir is going to deal with a lesson number 4, unit number 1, Lawley Roads by R.K. Narayan. So I request you, Dr. Agrawal sir, to start your lecture on the Lawley Roads, and I hope that students will be must be benefited by your lecture. Over to you, Agrawal sir.
Okay, thank you, madam. Am I audible, madam?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, madam, and especially thank you for your kind words for me. Let us start. First, all the English departments of 4 colleges recently mentioned by the madam have taken a great initiative and are doing a great job, as they have jointly organized online classes for compulsory English of BA 4th semester. I would like to congratulate all the honorable principals and respected teachers and my friends of English departments. Also, I am thankful to the organizing committee, and especially I am thankful to Dr. Ajit sir for giving an opportunity to such a person who has been teaching in a backward, tribal and Naxal affected region like Sadak Arjuni. Dear student and all the participants, let us start with the topic, today's topic. Before that, I am going to share screen. Just a minute. So far as friends, today's our topic is the very beautiful, fantastic and satirical story, that is the Lawley Road, which is written by R.K. Narayan. We know, already madam told you that it is a story included in the syllabus of BA 4th semester compulsory English. It is the fourth lesson, can say, in unit first. We are going to discuss first about the author of the story, the Lawley Road. The Lawley Road is a story it is written by R.K. Narayan. R.K. Narayan was born in Madras, today it is Chennai, and later he settled in Mysore with his family. R.K. Narayan is popular and famous writer in Indian English writing. He is widely acclaimed for his works of fiction written in English. Also, he is one of the founding pillars of Indian English writing. Generally, Narayan's short stories have the description of North India, an imaginary place like Malgudi. The locality of most of his fiction, including novels and the short stories, is Malgudi, as you can say it is a metonym for traditional India. His stories and novels are rooted deeply in humanism. His writing celebrates the humor and energy of ordinary life. Narayan has not only selected his characters from high-class society, but also he has selected his character from ordinary life, from middle-class families and poor families too. His narrative style is so powerful and so healthy that he made imaginary place Malgudi as a realistic one. Today we feel that Malgudi is a village in North India. सामान्यपणे या लेखकाबद्दल बोलायचं असं झालं तर त्यांनी मालगुडी हे काल्पनिक गाव घेतलं आणि त्या काल्पनिक गावाची निर्मिती आपल्या शैलीतून इतक्या प्रचंडपणे मांडली की आज ते मालगुडी गाव आपल्याला खऱ्या अर्थानं खरं आहे की काय असं वाटतं. Then we little bit we think in a very short about his works. R.K. Narayan is popular for his novels as well as for his short stories. His first novel is Swami and Friends, which is published in 1935. His some popular works here I mention include The Bachelor of Art, which is published in 1937. Then came Malgudi Days in 1943. Waiting for the Mahatma is published in 1955. Then The Guide, the famous and popular novel, which is published in 1958. The Guide is such a novel in which you can say the feature film also made on this novel with the same title, Guide. Devanand and Wahida Rehman also played a central role in this movie. मित्रांनो, या बाबतीत कादंबऱ्यांच्या बाबतीत बोलायचं झालं तर R.K. नारायण यांनी बहुतेक कादंबऱ्या लिहिल्या. त्यात गाईड ही जी कादंबरी आहे त्याच्यावर एक चित्रपट सुद्धा तयार झाला. गाईड या नावानंच तो चित्रपट लॉन्च झाला. देवानंद आणि वैदा रेहमान यांच्या प्रमुख भूमिका असलेला तो चित्रपट हा फार गाजलेला चित्रपट आहे. द गाईड फॉर द नॉव्हेल गाईड R.K. Narayan has been awarded Sahitya Academic Award in 1958. But besides these novels, R.K. Narayan has written various short stories with various variety of subjects, travelogue and a memoir titled My Days in 1974. His memoir is full of his experience. He puts his experience in this memoir and which is published in 1974. Within the very few words, we are going to see about the features of his short story, because today we are going to study the short story Lawley Road, and for that it became essential to go through the features of his short stories. Narayan's short stories depict the Indian life and clearly express his view of the world. His short stories belong to the native Indian soil and are filled with the culture. नारायण यांनी लिहिलेल्या ज्या काही लघुकथा आहेत त्या भारतीय जीवनाने परिपूर्ण आहेत. भारतीय मातीशी जुळलेले आहेत. भारतीय संस्कार, संस्कृती, परंपरा आणि सभ्यता यांची झलक आपल्याला या त्यांच्या कथेतून दिसते. Having the description of imaginative location of Malgudi, his stories reveal variety of human life. One can find artistic zeal, integrity, craftsmanship, and imaginative power in his work. His short stories reveal variety of human life. As I told you, Narayan has selected his characters from each and every sectors of the social life. And therefore, whenever we are going through his stories, we are finding the variety of human lives in his story. His stories are having a simple but fascinating plot, lively characters, economic narration, and simplicity of language. जे कथानक आहेत कथेचे, जे अतिशय साधे असतात, त्यामध्ये जिवंत असे चरित्र आपल्याला बघायला मिळतील. वर्णन अतिशय थोडक्यात मांडलेलं, भाषेची सुलभता आणि सुगमता याच्यानी भरलेल्या त्यांच्या कथा असतात. Narayan's stories has been compared to the French writer Mohpa. Sometimes he is also referred to as the Indian Chekhov because of his simplicity of his style, gentle beauty, and the mellow humor is like Anton Chekhov, renowned Russian writer. His stories are generally compared with the Anton Chekhov, who is a Russian writer, because the style of R.K. Narayan and the style of Russian writer Anton Chekhov are supposed to be same in simplicity and beauty and mellow humor, and therefore he is also referred as the Indian Anton Chekhov. His dialogues are logical and economical. We are going to see first the central idea or the theme of the story, and then after we are going to start with our story. The Lawley Road is a satirical short story. This story is a political satire, or this story having a plot which satirizes the ways of municipality, the ways of politician people, how under their monopoly they crush the local people, or how they crush the ordinary life of the society. The story Lawley Road humorously portrays the incompetence and ignorance of local authorities like a municipality of Malgudi. या कथेत सांगितल्याप्रमाणे मालगुडी या नगरातील जी नगरपालिका आहे, ती नगरपालिका म्हणजे एक स्थानिक स्वराज्य संस्था, एक स्थानिक प्राधिकरण कसं लोकांच्या मागण्यांकडे, लोकांच्या विकासाकडे कसं अक्षम दुर्लक्ष करतं आणि आपलं कसं खाऊन घेतं, आपलंच कसं प्रॉफिट पाहत असतं, कसा एक प्रकारचा स्वैराचार या कथेत आपल्याला दिसून येईल. Arbitrariness, corruption, and showy nature of the municipal chairman. Municipal chairman is a corrupted man, and he shows that he is doing very good thing for the people, but actually he is doing nothing. या कथेतला नगराध्यक्ष जो आहे तो कसा स्वैराचार आणि भ्रष्टाचाराने बळबळलेला आहे ते आपल्याला पाहायला मिळेल. This story presents the theme of independence, corruption, power, loyalty, and identity. Municipal chairman and the municipal corporative peoples are showing their corruption in this story. Municipal chairman is the central figure and who is a selfish and self-centered man. There is a monopoly of chairman who behaves according to his wishes without caring of common people. He is a corrupted politician. As long as the people are gullible, the deceivers will continue to thrive. As long as the people are simple and rustic in nature, any clever and shrewd man can deceive them. This story is the reflection of his age as well as it represents today's situation and atmosphere in society. मित्रांनो, जोपर्यंत सर्वसामान्य लोक हे साधी बोडी असतात, साधी सरळ असतात, अशा भोळ्या भाबड्यांना समाजात उच्च पदस्थ जी लोक आहेत, जी अतिशय कटकारस्थानी आहेत, जी कावेबाज आहेत, लबाड आहेत, असे लबाड लोक यांना ठगवतात, यांना वेळोवेळी भ्रामक कल्पनेत गुंतवून आपलं काम साध्य करतात आणि शेवटपर्यंत ही लोक लुटलीच जातात. अशा प्रकारची एक सेंटर आयडिया, एक मध्यवर्ती सारांश या कथेचा आपल्याला इथं पाहायला मिळेल. Then we are going to start with our summary. The short story Lawley Road is published in 1956. The short story Lawley Road is a satirical short story, as I told you. It is published in 1956, and this story is a first-person narration by the talkative man. Here in this story, there is a talkative man who is also a correspondent reporter and also played a very important role in this story, and who narrates the story. We can say the talkative man is the narrator of this story. This story portrays the incompetence and ignorance of local authorities. ही लघुकथा 1956 ला प्रकाशित झाली. या कथेत ही जी कथा आहे, हा टाल्केटिव्ह मॅन जो असतो त्याला आपण या नंतर मराठीत बोलायचं काम पडलं तर बोल घेवड्या माणूस म्हणून किंवा बडबड्या मनुष्य असं म्हणू शकतो. हा बोल घेवड्या मनुष्य ही कथा निवेदित करतोय, कथा सांगतोय. या कथेत आपल्याला स्वराज्य संस्थेतील चाललेला भ्रष्टाचार, त्यातलं लोकांकडे चाललेलं अक्षम्य दुर्लक्ष, अकर्मण्यहीन अशी त्यांची भूमिका, या पद्धतीची ही कथा आपल्याला पाहायला मिळेल. Non-existence of Malgudi municipality. Here, our story starts with the Malgudi municipality and its municipal chairman. Municipal chairman was negligent in his duty. In this story, there is a municipal chairman. First, we have to study about his characteristics. What type of man he was? Municipal chairman was a corrupted man. He was good for nothing. He acted only for his profits. He has nothing to do with the common people of Malgudi. He is like a fox. या कथेतला जो नगराध्यक्ष आहे, म्युनिसिपल चेअरमन जो आहे, तो अतिशय लबाड प्रवृत्तीचा आहे, अतिशय कावेबाज आहे. कुठल्याही परिस्थितीमध्ये आपला फायदा कसा होईल हे पाहणारा आहे. अतिशय स्वार्थी मनुष्य हा म्युनिसिपल चेअरमन इथं दर्शवलेला आहे. He did not services to the people. The town was dirty. The streets and drains were left to their own fate. Diseases appeared, ran their course, and disappeared. All the town is dirty. Dust is everywhere. The drains are flowed and ebbed. The streets left their own fates. Dusty streets are there. Diseases appear there. No such type of facility, of health facility is there. Diseases appeared, ran their course, and disappeared. Actually, people elected the people like municipal chairman or municipal councillors for the development and welfare of the locality. But the corrupted politician like municipal chairman did not care and worry for the people. He was only interested in his profit. साधारणपणे अशा उमेदवारांना साधी सरळ माणसं, साधी भोळी माणसं लोकांना निवडून देतात, त्यांना उच्च पदावर नेऊन बसवतात. हे करत असताना त्यांच्या काही अपेक्षा असतात, सर्वसाधारण अपेक्षा असतात. गावात आरोग्य सुविधा असावी, स्वच्छता असावी, गटार स्वच्छ असले पाहिजे, रोगराई आल्यास ते रोगराई कसे दूर पडून जातील याबद्दलची व्यवस्था असावी, शिक्षणाची सोय असावी, पिण्याची पाण्याची सोय असावी, शेतीला इरिगेशन सिंचनाची सोय असावी. या सर्वसाधारण अशा अपेक्षा या लोकांकडून असतात. बट वन्स these people like municipal chairman elected and they became negligent to their duties, they had forgotten about their duties and they only find their profits in each and everything. Such type of man is municipal chairman. Already we seen here that how he was a corrupted politician. But Malgudi municipality came into action. Means till the birth of India's freedom, the municipality kept itself in the background. Municipality did nothing for the people, did nothing for the development and welfare of the society. But when India won her freedom on 15th August 1947, and the chairman of municipality and the councillor woke up, they came into action. As soon as India got a freedom and the municipality came into action, as you know, Independence Day was celebrated from Himalayas to Cape Cameron. Here, R.K. Narayan used word Cape Cameron for Kanyakumari. Means throughout the India there was a celebration of independence, and therefore these people also celebrated in Malgudi. The streets and drains were cleaned. The flags were hoisted. The Independence Day was celebrated. Their hearts warmed up when procession with flags and patriotic music passed through their houses and streets. जेव्हा स्वातंत्र्य दिवस समोर आला, अख्ख्या भारतातनं जेव्हा त्याचा स्वतंत्र सोहळा साजरा होऊ लागला, तेव्हा खऱ्या अर्थाने यांना जाग आली आणि यांनीही जिकडे तिकडे जय्यत तयारी मालगुडी या नगरामध्ये केली. मालगुडी या नगरामध्ये स्वातंत्र्य सोहळा साजरा करण्यात आला आणि त्यानंतर अबाउट अ वीक लॅटर आफ्टर इंडिपेंडन्स डे द चेअरमॅन वॉन्टेड टू समथिंग more sensational and more patriotic. Municipal chairman celebrated Independence Day along with the people in Malgudi. The drains were cleared, the roads were swept, all these things. But he found himself dissatisfied. His satisfaction was short-lived. He thought that whatever he did on the occasion of independence, that was not sufficient and enough. And therefore, he wanted to do something more sensational, more attractive. हे जे काही एवढं केलं त्यापेक्षाही जास्त आकर्षक आपण काहीतरी केलं पाहिजे, जास्त उत्साहवर्धक काहीतरी केलं पाहिजे, जेणेकरून लोकांचं लक्ष आपल्याकडे वेधल्या जाईल, अशी त्याला हुरहुर त्याच्या मनाला लागली. या दरम्यान the talkative man used to go to the municipality office again. Chairman discussed with the talkative man to do something more attractive and notable. Here, this talkative man, who is the narrator of the story, who used to go often in that municipal office, and he discussed a lot with the municipal chairman. He suggested him to do something, and according to that suggestion, according to that thought, municipal chairman called the meeting of councillors. And in that meeting of councillors, they decided to nationalize the names of all streets and parks in honor of the birth independence. They made a start with the park at the market square. It used to be called the Coronation Park. The name of Coronation Park changed, and now it is declared as the Hamara Hindustan Park. आणि एक लक्षवेधक कामगिरी करायची म्हणून त्यांनी त्या मीटिंग मध्ये असं ठरवलं की मालगुडी या नगरामध्ये जे काही रस्ते असतील, जे काही बागबगीचे असतील, त्यांचे हल्ली असलेली नावं बदलून आपण आपल्या थोर पुरुषांची नावं त्यांना द्यायची, जेणेकरून लोकांच्या मनात आपली इज्जत वाढवता येईल. आणि म्हणून मार्केट जवळ असलेल्या जो कोरोनेशन पार्क जो होता त्याचं नाव बदलून, खरं म्हणजे कोरोनेशन म्हणजे राज्याभिषेक, कोणाचा राज्याभिषेक झाला होता हे कुणालाच माहित नव्हतं, पण पार्क मात्र कॅरोनेशन पार्क या नावाने होता. त्याचं नाव बदलून त्यांनी हमारा हिंदुस्तान पार्क असं त्याचं नामकरण करण्यात आलं आणि तशा पद्धतीचं बोर्ड त्या पार्क जवळ टांगण्यात आलं. ऍट दॅट टाइम the names like Mahatma Gandhi Road, Nehru Road and Netaji Subhash Road were in great demand. या बाबतीत काही नावांची डिमांड तिथं होती आणि त्यामध्ये खास करून महात्मा गांधीचं नाव होतं, नेताजी सुभाषचंद्र बोस यांचं नाव होतं. तर त्याच बाजूला अशी काही विविध नाव होती की ज्यांची नावं आपण रस्त्यांना किंवा पार्कला द्यायची. The councillors called out for these names. The result was that more than one street got the same name. पण या निवडक नावामध्ये सुद्धा या नगरसेवकांमध्ये कौन्सिलर्समध्ये त्या मीटिंगमध्ये भांडण झालं. जो तो म्हणू लागला की माझ्या घराजवळच्या रस्त्याला, माझ्या वार्ड मधल्या रस्त्याला महात्मा गांधीचं नाव असलं पाहिजे, कोणी म्हणू लागला नेताजी सुभाषचंद्र बोस यांचं नाव असलं पाहिजे, कोणी म्हणून राहिला की पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू यांच्या नावानं एखादा पार्क असला पाहिजे. आणि हीच नावं समोर आल्यामुळं द रिझल्ट वॉज सीन विदिन it seems the council just went mad. They decided to give the same name to 4 different streets. म्हणजे एकच नाव 4 रस्त्यांना किंवा एकच नाव 4 बगीच्यांना देण्याची त्यांची डिमांड तिथं वाढली. रिझल्ट व्हायचा तोच झाला. The result was seen within a fortnight. The town became irrecognizable with these few new names. Letters went where they were not wanted. People were so confused that they were unable to say where they lived or about their address. The town Malgudi became a confusing place with all its landmarks gone. या भांडणामुळे, या डिमांडमुळे झालं काय की एकाच रस्त्याचं नाव 4 थोर महात्मांच्या नावाने देण्यात आलं आणि त्याच्यामुळे चारही बाजूला असा एक प्रकारचा गोंधळ माजला. कोणी कुणात नव्हतं, कुणाच्या घराचा ऍड्रेस सांगायचं काम पडलं तरी त्याच्यात कन्फ्युजन होतं, तरी पण त्याच्यात गोंधळ होतं. सगळ्या लँडमार्क्स ह्या पुसून निघाल्या होत्या. अँड धिस काज्ड अ लॉट ऑफ कन्फ्युजन इन मालगुडी. The statue of Sir Frederick Lawley. The chairman was inspired to do something more grand. Even the chairman was gratified with his inspired work, but not for long. He became restless again and looked for new sensational and attractive action. Chairman changed the name of the roads and the parks, but even he was not satisfied. He wanted to do again more something which should be attraction for the local people, for the common ordinary people, and therefore he wanted to do something more grand. And in such a situation, he found that there was a statue of Sir Frederick Lawley in the Lawley extension. The extension was now called Gandhinagar. There was a statue of Sir Frederick Lawley in the market square, in the corner of the market square. Its area named Lawley extension. But as the name of the road changed, Lawley extension now was called Gandhinagar. And it became now Gandhinagar. Therefore, it was odd that it should continue to have a Lawley statue there. Now, the name of that area was a Gandhinagar, and the statue of Sir Frederick Lawley was still there. It was not appropriate, they thought. म्हणजे मार्केटच्या बाजूला असलेल्या एका कॉर्नर मध्ये सर फेडरिक लॉली यांचा पुतळा होता. त्या रोडचं नाव आधी लॉली एक्सटेन्शन असं होतं, पण रोडची नावं जेव्हा बदलल्या गेली ते नाव झालं गांधीनगर, त्या एरियाचं नाव झालं गांधीनगर. आणि गांधीनगर नाव झाल्यानंतर तिथं लॉलीचा पुतळा असणे हे काही बरोबर नाही, हे काही योग्य नाही, हे त्या नावाला अनुसरून नाही. आणि म्हणून चेअरमॅननं पुन्हा मीटिंग बोलावली. त्याच्या मनात काहीतरी एक अद्वितीय करून द्यायचं होतं आणि म्हणून त्यांनी मीटिंग बोलावली. द चेअरमॅन कॉल्ड द मीटिंग अँड रिझॉल्व टू रिमूव्ह द स्टॅच्यू फ्रॉम देअर. आणि आता त्या लॉली एक्सटेन्शन किंवा गांधीनगर मध्ये असलेला घ्यायचा आणि म्हणून त्यांनी मीटिंग बोलावली. आणि त्या मीटिंग मध्ये दे डिसाइडेड दॅट द स्टॅच्यू ऑफ सर लॉली शुड बी रिमूव्ड. त्या मीटिंग मध्ये असं ठरलं की आता तो पुतळाच तिथून काढून घ्यायचा. पुतळा काढणं एवढी सोपी गोष्ट नव्हती आणि म्हणून म्युन्सिपालिटी कॉल्ड फॉर द टेंडर्स फ्रॉम व्हेरियस कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर्स. It was not easy affair to remove a statue of Sir Frederick Lawley because It was about 20 feet high and it stood firmly on solid pedestal of molten lead. Now, what are the reactions of these peoples we see here? The people who remains in that area of Gandhinagar or Lawley extension, they were not even aware about the statue of Sir Frederick Lawley. But when people came to know that the statue of Sir Frederick Lawley was going to remove, then they left their normal occupation and wandered around the statue. They became curious to know about Sir Frederick Lawley. They confirmed themselves without any doubt that Sir Lawley was the worst tyrant. Also, they thought about their ancestor, how they had to tolerate the tyrannies of this man. आतापर्यंत जेव्हा तो पुतळा तिथं उभा होता, लोकांच्या ध्यानात किंवा मनातही तो पुतळा नव्हता. पण जेव्हा तो पुतळा काढून घेण्याचे ऑर्डर जेव्हा नगरपालिकेतनं आले, तेव्हा मात्र लोक त्या पुतळ्याकडे एक आश्चर्यकारक नजरेने पाहू लागले. त्या पुतळ्याचा ते नवल करू लागले. त्यांना असं वाटलं की आजपर्यंत या पुतळ्याला आपण कसं सहन केलं, कारण की हा जो पुतळा आहे तो सर फ्रेडरिक लॉलीचा आहे. तो अत्यंत क्रूर असा सरदार होता आणि या क्रूर माणसानं ही अगणित असे छळ आपल्या भारतीय लोकांवर केले, आपल्या पूर्वजांवर केले. आपल्या पूर्वज लोकांनी किती याला सहन केले असतील आणि आपण त्याचा पुतळा इथं आजपर्यंत उभा आहे तरी कसे काय आपल्याला कळलं नाही, याबद्दलचे ते नवल करू लागले. बट अकॉर्डिंग टू द जजमेंट, अकॉर्डिंग टू द डिसिजन of municipality, the tenders were invited to remove it. Near about a dozen contractors sent their estimate. All the estimates were about 50,000 rupees. मग विविध ठेकेदारांकडून त्यांनी निविदा बोलवल्या, टेंडर्स बोलवले. जवळपास 1 दर्जन कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर लोकांनी आपल्या निविदा पाठवल्यात आणि त्या निविदेतनं त्यांनी भरपूर रक्कम ती पुतळा तिथून काढून टाकण्याकरता टाकली होती. सगळ्यात कमी रकमेची जी निविदा होती, द लोवेस्ट कोटेशन स्टूड ॲट 50,000 रुपीज. 50,000 रुपये कमीत कमी खर्च असलेली निविदा तिथं होती. अँड these 50,000 rupees also could not afforded by municipality. Municipality has not a so budget to spend 50,000 rupees to remove that statue. Therefore, municipal chairman take a decision, offer the statue to the talkative man. Municipal chairman offered it free to the talkative man provided he removed it at his own cost. Municipal chairman offered that statue to the talkative man, but condition was that he should remove it at his own cost. Here, as we know, it was very difficult for municipality to remove the statue. Municipal chairman offered the statue to the talkative man. The talkative man began to calculate the whole affair as a pure investment. Suppose it cost him 50,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees to remove the statue, and he sold it as a metal for 6,000, he will remain in profit. The talkative man is also very shrewd in character. He is also very clever in character. He calculates first that how I have to spend the money to remove that statue and how I will be profitable. And when he considered himself that I will be profitable, he became very happy. The statue weighed about 3 tons of metals. He hoped he could sell the metal and recover more than its cost. He hoped to make good profit out of it. इथला जो टाल्केटिव्ह मॅन आहे, जो बोलघोड्या मनुष्य आहे, तो सुद्धा अतिशय चतुर आहे. त्यानं एका वेळेला हो म्हणण्यापेक्षा त्याचा आधी हिशोब लावला. त्या पुतळ्यामध्ये जवळपास 2-2.5 ते 3 टन पर्यंत धातू निघेल आणि तो जर धातू आपण मार्केटमध्ये नेऊन विकला तर त्या जे पैसे मिळतील त्यापेक्षा कमी खर्चात आपण त्याला तिथून काढून शकतो. हे जेव्हा त्याला त्याच्या कॅल्क्युलेशन करून कळलं तेव्हा तो आनंदित झाला आणि त्यानं ही गोष्ट मान्य केली. ही अग्रीड टू दॅट म्युनिसिपल चेअरमॅन अँड देन हाऊ ही रिमूव्ह दॅट statue, and for that what he did we see here. To remove the statue, it was a tiring and costly affair. For that, the Talketu man made elaborate arrangement to dislodge the statue and to move it. त्या बोलघोड्या मनुष्यानं अत्यंत खूप जास्त अशी व्यवस्था त्या पुतळ्याला तिथून काढण्यासाठी आणि तिथून दूरवर नेण्याकरता अशी व्यवस्था केली. काय काय केलं त्यानं? He borrowed money from his father-in-law. He borrowed money to pay for the labors and coolies from his father-in-law, and for that he promised his father-in-law to give fantastic rate of interest. त्यानं आपल्या सासऱ्याकडून काही पैसे उसने घेतलेत, त्याला भरपूर व्याज देईल या नावाखाली उसने घेतलेत. Then he hired 50 coolies to hack the pedestal or a foundation. These coolies specially recruited from Kopal. He recruited 50 coolies to remove the statue and carried it out. And specially he recruited these coolies, these laborers from Kopal. What is this Kopal? Kopal is one of the districts of Karnataka. It is supposed that these coolies specially called from Kopal as they were hard worker. Their limbs were hardened by tick cutting in the milky forest. कोप्पल वरून बोलवण्याचं कारण असं की कोकणची लोक खूप मेहनती असतात. पिढ्यानपिढ्यांपासून जंगलातली लाकूड कपाईची कामं त्यांनी केल्यामुळे त्यांची शरीरयष्टी मजबूत झालेली होती आणि अशी मजबूत माणसं त्यांना हवी होती. म्हणून त्यांनी कोप्पलवरून 50 कुली 50 लेबर तिथं मागवलेत, बोलवलेत. He hired some bullock carts to carry it away. They hacked for 10 days. जवळपास काही बैलगाड्या त्यांनी तिथं बोलवल्यात त्यांना वाहून नेण्याकरता. 10 दिवसापर्यंत त्यांनी अपार मेहनत केली. But there was no sign of moving the statue. Therefore, he received permission from the district magistrate to blast the pedestal or the foundation with the stick of dynamite. Talkative man had it blasted off its foundation with great difficulty. He had it carted to his house in Kabir Street. 10 दिवसापर्यंत मेहनत केल्यानंतरही जेव्हा तो पुतळा जागचा हल्ला नाही, तेव्हा जिल्हा न्यायदंडाधिकाऱ्याकडे त्यांनी एक परवानगी मागितली की डायनामाइटचे काही स्टिक्स वापरून फाउंडेशन आपल्याला ब्लास्ट करता येईल, फोडता येईल आणि त्यानंतर तो पुतळा तिथून काढणे व वाहून नेणे हे सोपं जाईल. अशा प्रकारची परवानगी जिल्हा न्यायदंडाधिकाऱ्यांना सुद्धा दिली आणि त्यांच्या परवानगीनुसार देन टाल्केटिव्ह मॅन ब्लास्टेड इट्स फाउंडेशन. आफ्टर ब्लास्टिंग इट दे रिमूव्ड दॅट स्टॅच्यू, but to carry it away to his house it was not easy affair again. With a great difficulty, passing through the lot of traffic, lot of turnings, it carted to his house in Kabir Street. His house was situated in Kabir Street. And then पुष्कळशा ट्रॅफिकला पाहून पुष्कळसे ऑब्स्टॅकल्स, हिंड्रन्सेस आलेत, पुष्कळसे अडथळे रस्त्यामध्ये आलेत आणि त्या अडथळ्याला पार करून अतिशय मेहनतीनं बैलगाडीवर त्या पुतळ्याला लादून कबीर स्ट्रीट मध्ये असलेल्या बोल घेवड्या माणसाच्या घरापर्यंत तो पुतळा जाऊन पोहोचला. पुतळा इतका मोठा होता, नियर अबाउट इट वॉज 20 feet हाय. 20 फुटाचा पुतळा जेव्हा त्यानं घरी आणला तर तो ठेवायचा कुठे हा प्रश्न आला. त्यांनी समोरच्या खोलीत त्या पुतळ्याला ठेवण्याचा प्रयत्न केला तर फक्त त्या पुतळ्याचं डोकं आणि छातीचा भाग त्या खोलीत आला. धडापासूनचा पायापर्यंतचा भाग हा कबीर लेन पर्यंत, कबीर स्ट्रीट पर्यंत जाऊन पोहोचला आणि अशापर्यंत तो पुतळा तिथं येऊन पोहोचला. प्रोटेस्ट अगेन द रिमूव्हल ऑफ द स्टॅच्यू. But suddenly what happened? Soon it was discovered that there had been a mistake of identity of Sir Frederick Lawley. Every kind of historical society were protesting against the removal of statue. Very soon, the chairman came to know to the talkative man and told him about this statue, because It was mistaken. The historical people or the old peoples were protesting against the removal of the statue. Reason was that there had been a Sir Lawley during the time of Lord Warren Hastings. He was a cruel and ruthless tyrant. He had suppressed the people. परिस्थिती अशी झाली की जो पुतळा जेव्हा तिथून काढण्यात आला आणि घरापर्यंत तालकेटिवमांच्या पोहोचला, त्यानंतर तिथल्या जुन्या जाणत्या लोकांनी मात्र तिथून पुतळा का काढला याबद्दलचा आता ते विरोध करू लागले. गंमत अशी झाली की सर लॉली दुसरा एक सर लॉली त्याच काळात होऊन गेला जेव्हा वॉरेन हास्टिंग हे बंगालचे जनरल गव्हर्नर होते. त्या काळात सर लॉली होते. ते सर लॉली हे अतिशय क्रूर होते, आतंक माजवणारे होते, लोकांची पिळवणूक करणारे होते, लोकांना त्रास देणारे असे लोक होते. आणि हा जो सर लाली होता, जो पुतळ्यामध्ये जो सर लाली होता, तो अतिशय चांगला मनुष्य होता. आता दोन सर लॉली झालेत आणि देअरफॉर म्युनिसिपल चेअरमॅन केम टू द टाल्केटिव्ह मॅन अँड टोल्ड हिम टू रिइन्स्टॉल द स्टॅच्यू यॅट इट वॉज द ऑर्डर ऑफ गव्हर्नमेंट. म्युनिसिपल चेअरमॅन बोलघेवड्या माणसाच्या घरी आला आणि त्यानं सांगितलं की लोक विरोध करत आहेत, तुला तो पुतळा पुन्हा तिथे नेऊन ठेवावा लागेल, जसा होता तसा तो ठेवावा लागेल. खऱ्या पुतळ्यातला सर फेडरिक लॉली काय आहे, कसा मनुष्य होता? सर फेडरिक लॉली ऑफ द स्टॅच्यू. Sir Frederick Lawley was a military governor. He was a friend of people and kind man. He cleared the jungle and almost built the town of Malgudi. He established his first cooperative society and first canal system for irrigation. He died in the Great Sarai flood while trying to save the lives of the villagers. Actually, this Sir Frederick Lawley was a good man. He was a very kind-hearted man. He was very helpful to the common and ordinary people of Malgudi. He was a military governor. He was a friend of people. He was very much helpful. He was such a man who cleared the jungle and almost built the town of Malgudi. पुतळ्यातला जो सर फेडरिक लॉली होता, हा मिलिटरी गव्हर्नर होता. अतिशय सहृदय स्वभावाचा माणूस होता, सज्जन माणूस होता, दयाळू मनुष्य होता, मित्र, सर्वसामान्य लोकांचा तो मित्र होता. सर्वसामान्याच्या संकटात धावून जाणारा, त्यांच्या मदतीला धावून जाणारा असा तो व्यक्ती होता. त्यानं मालगुडी जवळचं जंगल साफ केलं आणि मालगुडी हे नगर सुद्धा वसवण्याचं काम खऱ्या अर्थानं त्याची मदत त्याला तिथं लागली. एक पहिली सहकारी संस्था भारतातली त्यानं उभारली आणि कॅनल सिस्टम सुद्धा, म्हणजे जवळच्या शेतीला जलसिंचनाची व्यवस्था व्हावी म्हणून त्यानं नहरांची व्यवस्था सुद्धा करून दिली. आणि एवढंच कशाला तर मरताना सुद्धा, म्हणजे सरयू नदीच्या किनाऱ्यावर असणारी जी लोक जेव्हा त्या पुरात सापडली, तेव्हा हा सर फ्रेडरिक लॉली यांना स्वतःच्या जीवाची पर्वा न करता हा नदीत त्यानं उडी घेतली, लोकांना वाचवण्याचा प्रयत्न केला आणि याच्यातच त्याचा जीव गेला. आणि त्या स्मृतीप्रित्यर्थ हा पुतळा उभारण्यात आला होता. हे मात्र लोकांच्या आता लक्षात आलं. म्हणजे एक सर फेडरिक लॉली जो होऊन गेला तो अतिशय क्रूर होता, तर हा पुतळ्यातला जो सर फेडरिक लॉली होता तो अतिशय सज्जन माणूस होता. आणि त्याचाच पुतळा जेव्हा लोकांनी म्युनिसिपालिटीने काढून घेतला तेव्हा लोकांचा विरोध हे स्वाभाविक होता. This Frederick Lawley was the first Englishman to advise the British Parliament to involve more and more Indians in all Indian affairs. हा पहिला असा गव्हर्नर होता की त्यानं त्या ब्रिटिश गव्हर्नमेंटला ताकीद देऊन सांगितलं होतं की भारतीयांबद्दलची जी काही काम असतील त्यावेळेला भारतीय लोकांना तुम्ही तिथं समाविष्ट करून घेतलं पाहिजे. आणि ब्रिटन मस्ट क्विट इंडिया समडे ऑफ हर ओन गुड. He used to tell that Britain must quit India someday for her own good. In this way, then there was a protest before the house of talkative man, and a litigation started between the talkative man and the municipal lawyer. The public picketed the house of the talkative man where the statue lay supine. They wanted to restore it to its original place. The talkative man wanted the municipality to pay him the money he had spent on bringing to his house. The government asked the municipality about the statue. It was feared that the municipal council would be dissolved and fresh election would be held. Now people were protesting against the talkative man. They gathered in front of his house and shouting slogans. The public approached him as their enemy. The talkative man hung a board on his door. Statue for sale, 2.5 tons of excellent metal, ideal gift for patriotic friends. Offer about 10,000 rupees will be considered. Now, there was a protest against the house of talkative man. There was a protest against the municipal chairman. Government also pressurized to municipal chairman that where is the statue. Often the government asked about this, and if statue will not be there, then the municipal council would be dissolved and fresh election would be held. म्हणजे दोन्ही बाजूंनी एवढ्या माणसाच्या समोर एक प्रकारे लोकांचा विरोध होता, आंदोलन सुरू होता. तर फार मोठी जबाबदारी आली की जोपर्यंत तो पुतळा जागेवर आणत नाही तर कदाचित तुमची नगरपालिका ही डिझॉल्व्ह होईल आणि नव्यानं इलेक्शन घ्यावे लागतील. मीन्स बोथ the chairman, the talkative man
Hello, sir, you are not audible.
मैम
अभी
maybe network
yes.
issue होगा उनका.
Okay, I am going to continue.
Now you are audible.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
The talkative man was able to convince the chairman to buy the statue along with his house and to convert it into a national trust. The chairman found it cheaper to buy the place than to constant a fresh election. He agreed to buy the house and turn it into a public park. Kabir Street converted as once again Lawley Road. The talkative man got rid of the statue and got a good price for his house. The chairman was also able to protect his position and to be called a true nationalist. Here, then talkative man who was very clever and shrewd, who convinced the chairman that he should buy the statue along with his house. बोलघोड्या माणसानं नगराध्यक्षाला पटवून सांगितलं की माझ्या घरासकट तो पुतळा तुम्ही घेऊन टाका आणि त्याला एक राष्ट्रीय ट्रस्ट किंवा राष्ट्रीय स्मारक म्हणून घोषित करा. नव्यानं इलेक्शन लढण्यासाठी जेवढा खर्च येईल त्यापेक्षा कमी पैशात हे तुम्हाला परवडण्यासारखं असेल. आणि नगराध्यक्षांना ही गोष्ट पटली. नवीन इलेक्शन लढून आपण निवडून येणार की नाही ही शंका ठेवण्यापेक्षा आणि जास्त पैसे खर्च करण्यापेक्षा त्यांनी तो घरासकट पुतळा विकत घेतला आणि त्या पार्कला एक पब्लिक पार्क, नॅशनल पार्क असं नाव दिलं आणि त्या घरासमोरचा जो रोड होता, जो कबीर स्ट्रीट म्हणून त्याचं नामकरण करण्यात आलं होतं, त्याला पुन्हा एकदा लाली रोड असं नाव देण्यात आलं. In this way, the talkative man got rid of the statue and got a good price of his house. Means in such a difficult situation also, talkative man was a profitable. Chairman was also profitable because he was able to protect his position and to be called a true nationalist. अशा पद्धतीनं बोलघोड्या माणसानं पैसे कमावलेत, तर त्याच बाजूला नगराध्यक्षांनी सुद्धा पैसेही वाचवलेत आणि आपलं पदही वाचवलं आणि लोकांच्या समोर असा भ्रम की तोच खरा एक राष्ट्रभक्त आहे. How we see that the author has brought into a vivid account of the police and municipal council in a satiric vein, giving rise to humor. The dialogues implied in the story are very logical, which unfolds the inner nature and motives of his characters. In the story, author has expressed his philosophical life directly or indirectly and suggested that the political leaders are full of corruption and the nation can hope nothing good from them. In short, author has described the incompetence of local authorities. As you can see that the story is composed after independence and still the subject of the story remains relevant today. Here, in a short, we can say that the writer has described the incompetence and ignorance of the local authorities like a municipality, and the story is composed after independence, as any story or any genre of literature is a reflection of its age. This story, Lawley Road, is also the reflection of his age, as well as this story remains relevant today. म्हणजे त्या काळात जी परिस्थिती होती, आजच्या आधुनिक काळात सुद्धा फक्त आपल्या भारतातच नव्हे तर जगाच्या पाठीवर कुठेही जर गेलात तर राजकारणी लोक कशी भ्रष्ट असतात आणि सर्वसाधारण लोकांना ते कसं लुटतात आणि स्वतः कसं प्रॉफिट कमवून घेतात, ह्या कथेचा आपल्याला सारांश इथं पाहायला मिळतोय. सो नारायण हॅज चूजन अ युनिव्हर्सल सब्जेक्ट which would always remain a burning issue, and Lawley Road can easily be branded as another good feather in the honorary cap of Narayan. Yes. Here I have finished the story. I think you would understood. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir, for your excellent talk. It's really a very nice presentation, sir. And I am sure that our students must be immensely benefited by your lecture. Thank you, sir. Now I request Archana Deshmukh, madam, to propose formal vote of thanks.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
So good morning to one and all present, respected dignitaries present today in this BA 4th SEM Compulsory English Online Classes 21-22, jointly organized by Department of English of Barrister Sheshrao, Wankhede, Mahavidyalaya, Mohpa, Dr. N.K. Umathe College, Nagpur, Nabira, Mahavidyalaya, Katol, and Jawaharlal Nehru Arts, Commerce and Science College, Wadi, Nagpur. Our inspiration, respected Dr. Dabir Madam, Chairman BOS, RTMNU, principals of the 4 organizing colleges, respected Dr. Kolhe sir, respected Dr. Naik sir, respected Dr. Naveen sir, respected Dr. Borkar madam, chief coordinator Dr. Ajit Jachak sir, and other coordinators. It is indeed an honor for me to propose the formal vote of thanks to today's resource person, Dr. Rameshchandra Agrawal sir, Head Department of English, Rajiv Gandhi Mahavidyalaya, Sadak Arjuni, District Gondia. Sir, your session was session on story by R.K. Narayan titled The Lawley Road was very erudite and enlightening. I am sure that students will be definitely benefited by this online session. So on behalf of the organizing colleges and coordinators, and on behalf of the students, I express my heartfelt sense of gratitude towards Dr. Agrawal sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
I am also thankful to Dr. Archana Sheke madam for conducting this session. I owe my gratitude to the technical team also, without whose support this program would not have been possible. And finally, I'm also thankful to all the students who attended this session and who will attend this session in the future on YouTube. I also express my gratitude to the organizers for giving me this opportunity to propose formal vote of thanks. So thank you everyone. And with this, I declare that today's session is over.